What is up, guys, and welcome back to episode 75 of the Double Bogey Show. I am Ryan, the teacher guy, here with Tyler, the camera guy, and Matasaurus.rex.
Who are we presented by?
Presented by DraftKings. Boom, we're back. Make sure you hit that subscribe button.
Yeah.
Whenever I hear
Energy's fucking high.
Whenever I hear shit like that on YouTube, I can't help but laughing.
I immediately want to turn the YouTube video off.
Yeah.
It sucks because there's some good creators out there that still do that intro.
Well, there's just a large group of people that ruined it for them.
Yeah.
Because that was one way to get a bunch of subscribers back in the day, was telling them to literally assassinate that subscribe button.
Murk that like button and assassinate that subscribe button.
Dick punch that subscribe button.
Fucking donkey kick that subscribe button, baby.
Fucking spinning heel kick that subscribe button.
And don't forget to slit the throat on the bells to get notifications.
They piped that the wrong way.
I'll call the clubhouse. We'll book another 18 for tomorrow.
Okay, they cheated on that. They fluffed their balls.
Yeah, no better time for the breakfast ball than now. See, there's got to be a better way for people to present that opening for any sort of video.
I follow a lot of like movie critic type people on TikTok, and the new version of that for me on TikTok is like, all right, guys, I'm going to be talking about the Batman. If you haven't seen it yet, make sure you like this video and come back after you've seen it.
I saw a lot of those.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
Yeah, but to me, it's like I'm not going to like this video and come back to watch it.
Interesting. I do like introing it like that because it just starts the podcast off the right way. Brings a lot of high energy. Speaking of Batman, Matt and I are going Thursday.
Oh, you haven't seen it? I thought you went already.
No, dude.
I was going to turn
Thursday.
this. I was going to try to inadvertently turn this into a Batman episode.
No, please don't.
He'd be really fucking good at golf.
Why is that?
Robert
'Cause he's
Pattinson.
rich?
Yeah, he's rich, number one.
But I think he sleeps during the day, so I don't think he'd be able to make it to any early tea times.
Minor spoiler for the movie, Bruce Wayne has to,
How minor of a spoiler is
it's
it?
super minor, completely irrelevant.
Okay.
Okay, well, then it's not a spoiler if it's irrelevant.
Yeah, he has to wear sunglasses during the day because he's only up at night. He's not used to the sun anymore.
Is that a thing in previous? That's not a thing in previous.
That's so lame.
Yeah.
Also, if you look at Robert Pattinson's skin, it looks like he hasn't seen the sun since he was born.
He's a vampire.
Vampire turned into a
Haven't
bat.
you seen Twilight?
I have.
It's
yeah. No, but even in real
Same
life,
universe.
even in real life,
Yeah.
I'm talking real life Robert Pattinson. I'm excited for it though. Are we gonna go Thursday? Is that still a thing?
I'm ready.
Or is this just all like, dude, we got like,
Hey, we got to get together soon, man.
yes, high school besties 10 years later.
Seeing him at the
Hey,
bar.
haven't seen you in 10 years. We got to get together so bad. And they're like, yeah, we got to get together this weekend. And then they never do.
I'm the worst. I always do that whenever I text someone happy birthday, because whenever it's someone who is at one point a part of my life and I see on Facebook it's their birthday and I'm in a good enough mood, I'm like, yeah, I'll shoot them a birthday text. And I always follow it up like, yeah, let's get drinks sometime.
Yeah.
And then I text them next year for their birthday and I'll always see that text right above because it's the last time we had talked.
I do the opposite. When I get the Facebook notification every day of whose birthday it is, if I go into it and don't feel
Unfriend them.
I unfriend them on their birthday if I don't feel like I want to wish them a happy birthday.
My wife does the same thing.
It's smart.
I bet that birthdays are the most like unfriended day on Facebook.
Yep.
Which is pretty sad to think about.
And well, and now here's the thing. Now that people know that we like to golf, right? Someone that you knew 5-10 years ago or 2 years ago, whatever, they're like, hey, dude, we gotta get out and golf sometime. It's like, well, no. We don't.
Right.
We don't have to.
We don't have to go.
There's no one. I do this for work. I don't want to hang out with like a guy that's not even really my friend.
Because here's the thing. Here's how I look at it: is you have people in your life from X amount of years ago. Like you go through these phases of life, right? And when you have really good friends that you haven't kept in touch with for a while from a previous phase of life, that's the only phase of life that you really have in common. So it's essentially like you have to, quote unquote, open up the yearbook, which some people don't like to do. So you have to talk about the past. You have to talk about the good times, even though you're having good times in the present, right? They call it the present because it's a gift. God, I'm getting.
That sucks.
You want me to keep going?
No.
I
What do you mean? That's a great quote.
I know, but you love quotes. So every time you say
No,
a quote,
I love quotes. I like working quotes in because I know you guys hate them.
I like quotes.
But that's the thing. It's like, well, Yes, we were good buddies 5 years ago, but it would be way different if we met up today to go golfing. Like the conversation and all that kind of stuff just wouldn't be the same.
We were friends because we had a shitty job together and we bonded through that. And if we got together now, we would probably just talk about that shitty job.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
That's the only thing you have to talk about. So I ran into a buddy who did it the right way. And I wouldn't even say like, buddy, I haven't talked to him since high school. And we were like minor friends in high school, right? Good guy, but we just weren't in the same friend group. Ran into him this weekend and he did it the perfect way. Didn't talk too much about high school. Told me that he likes the page and just said, keep going. Didn't try to work in a round of golf. Didn't try to do any of that. He's like, hey, I enjoy that breakfast ball shit. Keep it up.
Yeah.
So now that you guys are a top 15 golf podcast or whatever.
Accurate. Did you know that, Ryan?
No.
Top 15. We're number 15
In the golf space?
in the golf world.
That's fucking sweet.
That is.
So guys, make sure you smash that like and review and subscribe button.
And if
Whatever
you like it, share with a friend.
Yes. Because that's how we're going to get top 10 right now. That's how we get top 10 is by absolutely like
Nuclear bombing that like.
I want you to take that subscribe button, eat it, shit it out, throw it in the air, and bicycle kick it.
Yes. Who's that punter who just punted 80 yards in the combine?
I have no idea.
Some guy. Do that to the subscribe button. Punt that shit 80 yards downfield. And let's go. Top 10.
We have like 300 YouTube subscribers.
Because not enough people are fucking demolishing the like and subscribe button. That's on them. That's not on us.
Yeah, YouTube. It's just like not our thing, man.
Yeah.
We're just not YouTubers. We're more like Facebookers and
Like it's
and
different. Like,
Podcasts.
we're like
Spotify.
big time
We're
TikTokers.
Spotifyers and Apple Musicers.
We're more conversationalists
Yes,
than anything.
I would agree.
But now that you guys are a top 15 golf podcast, do people like come up to you and like, do they ask you like kind of the same sorts of questions? Like, are there some cliche things people have been like asking you guys at all?
Yeah.
Not really. To be honest, most of the fans that come up to us know that we're part of You Betcha,
Gotcha.
and they ask more about You Betcha than they do about us.
Okay.
Yeah. Which is great. I mean,
Yeah.
that's like, not to pump Miles's tires, but You Betcha is how we got the start that we
Right.
did. It just came from this wild idea. It started out like, hey, we should just vlog a full 9 holes.
Mhm.
There was 4 of us, me, you, Jade, and Miles.
Yep.
And it was just we haven't released those videos ever.
I don't know if we ever will.
Yeah, maybe I'd like to go back and watch, maybe analyze my swing a little bit.
I just don't want to. I don't want to have
come.
to deal with walking Mitch through that editing process.
Yeah, it would be tough. We'll get there someday though. And I mean, for me, it's when people ask me, weirdly enough, Tyler, I don't like talking about myself in like a public setting. I would much rather hear about somebody else and what they're up to.
He says into a podcast mic.
Sometimes, Ryan, you have to be comfortable with being uncomfortable.
That is true. That is true.
Another good Ryan quote.
Yep, that's another good one from me. So I never like. It's not that I don't want to give a bunch of information of the questions they're asking, but I also just don't like to, because they're basically asking me to pump my own tires, which I don't want to do. So I'll kind of like not beat around the bush, but I'll bullshit and everything.
Mhm.
It's just sometimes it's weird for me to be like, yeah, dude, we're top 15 podcaster and like we got this many views on this video. Like, that's kind of irrelevant to me because I just genuinely enjoy doing this.
Mhm. I like to pump the company up. If I'm going to brag about something, I'll brag about the company.
Maybe that's the angle that I need to take.
Yep.
And I'm not saying I don't like come up and fucking bullshit and ask questions because I love doing that.
Oh, yeah.
But be prepared because I'm also going to ask you what you do and what you like to do and what your handicap is.
And if you want to get your ass kicked in golf.
yeah, $10 a hole. That's my minimum. That's the standard.
Strangers at the supermarket are like, hey, you want to play $10 a hole after this? Or
Yeah, we got tea time. It's like 20 minutes.
Well, and speaking of being a top 15 podcaster, there is, I would say, a top 3 podcaster.
Number one.
Number one
Well,
in-
not podcaster, but like number one in the golf content world.
Yes, who last week, as you guys had heard, there's a little bit of beef going on, I would say. We put on an idea, which is one of our most electric ideas we've ever had, Tinder for golf. I'm sure you've all seen it by now. And we thought that the idea had gotten stolen from us. And
By he who must not be named.
yes. And we and that's kind of why I was trying to calm you down a little bit, Tyler, because I'm like, we can't jump to conclusions. You're really getting after it. And I like that fire out of you.
Mhm.
And then, wouldn't you know it, we get a message from the co-host of this podcast.
Yeah, we can just say it. We talked about it last week. So the Rick Shields Golf Podcast, right? It's two guys.
Hey,
It's
great guy.
great guy. So it's Rick Shields and his co-host. His name is Guy.
Yeah.
Guy Charnock.
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I say fuck you, Rick, a bunch on the podcast yesterday. One of you listeners screenshots that from the episode.
I love that.
You
though.
gotta snitch.
Sends it to Rick.
What a rat.
So they were either snitching on us or they were like, hey, why'd you steal their shit?
Yeah.
One of the two. I don't know.
I want to say it's the latter. I want to say they're sticking up for us.
I hope so. Sends it to the Rick Shields podcast. Guy Charnock, co-host.
Facebook private group, by the way.
Yes, private group. Sends it to the Rick Shields crew. Guy Charnock DMs me and kind of scolded me for the fuck you part, right? He's like, I thought that was uncalled for, yada yada. Just want to let you guys know we didn't steal the idea.
And I kind of scolded you during the podcast too. I said, all right, let's relax.
But I still meant it.
At the time you did.
Yeah. And then afterwards, I did apologize for the fuck you, but I was also like, I was pretty upset that you guys would have stole the idea. Glad you didn't. I don't know if they did or not. I can't tell. I
don't think they did. I personally don't think they did.
Yeah. Still.
And I'm a very trustworthy guy, so I do trust my guy. That it was just completely organic.
How many chances do you give people?
I mean,
1, 2, 3 chance guy.
I don't know. I believe him.
I'm a 2-chancer.
But it did say that he did say Rick Shields loves a good internet beef. So I feel like we kind of just organically worked our way into that.
See, and that wouldn't happen, Ryan, if I didn't say "fuck you, Rick" a bunch.
That's true.
See,
that is true.
If you're tepid about stuff like that, that doesn't pop online.
Yeah, exactly. And we're not trying to troll anybody by any means, but we're also very passionate about the Tinder for golf idea.
Mm-hmm.
Still in the works. We don't know what's going to happen next. We'll see.
How many? We've
Stay tuned until 2025.
Yeah.
Well, no.
Hey, these things take time, right?
It is still in the works. It's not. This isn't going to happen overnight. There's no such thing as an overnight success, Matt. Did you know that?
I did know that. I think Mark Zuckerberg said that too.
Debatable. Ever heard of Mason Ramsey?
Overnight
success.
Mason Ramsey was grinding since the day he came out of the womb.
Nope.
He was.
You think that was the first time he ever sang in a Walmart?
Yeah, it was the first. Yeah, actually, probably.
I disagree.
In a Walmart?
I disagree.
It wouldn't be his first time singing, obviously, but I don't think he had plans to go to Nashville. And it was like, if I fucking sing in a Walmart, I'll get there.
I think he was grinding since day one.
I don't know. I should ask him. I've met him.
I know you have. Yeah, I haven't.
I gave him $1.
I would like to meet Rick one day, maybe for a quick match. Maybe Tyler, we're still undefeated. Remember?
Ooh,
and I don't know if Rick knows this. He might. I don't know if Guy knows this. He might. We're undefeated.
We've never lost. Two of them, two of us.
No, he doesn't get a partner. Rick doesn't get a partner. He's too good for a partner.
No. We can't sell ourselves short. I want to take them both down. Neither one of them is as good as Charlie Woods.
Okay. So I think if we could set up a future 2v2, you and me versus Guy and Rick, and we can settle this shit on the golf course.
Yeah.
That's whoever wins the one-hole scramble gets the idea for Tinder for golf.
Sure. We're
coming for you, Rick.
I'll publicly apologize to Rick if they've beat us.
Okay, deal.
But until then, I still hate him.
Yeah, they can pick I'm sure they have connections to a lot nicer courses than we do. So
yeah.
You guys can pick the course. You can pick the hole.
They're just so much better than us.
Tyler.
But it doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
Miles is better at golf than us, and we beat him in one-hole scrambles.
Every time we've beaten him.
It's all about camaraderie, and I feel like what we have going here is the type of camaraderie you need for that one-hole scramble.
Yeah, in 2 weeks, we have another one-hole scramble coming out.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to give out spoilers, but we kind of did already by me saying we did another one. We're still undefeated.
We are.
We won't tell you who it was against, but they're better than us, too.
It was also, it was a whirlwind of a hole.
Yeah.
We didn't know.
I don't know how we pulled that out. I think we got in their heads.
Probably.
Because they're better golfers than us, and they had a way better tee shot than us, and we still somehow figured it out.
Yeah. We won't elaborate any more on that. You'll have to go watch the video.
Yep.
It's going to be good. So, any other updates that we have?
No.
Okay.
St. Patty's Day. I mean, quick little tiny merch plug. St. Patty's Day closes tomorrow.
Well, today,
so today when this comes out, it closes today. So go check out the St. Patty's merch. All right, done with the plug.
OUBetcha.com. Go get some Bush Light gear, some St. Patty's Day gear. Don't be that guy.
Ooh, one other little update, just to kind of have a teaser. Everyone, we've been asked this 9 quadrillion times to host a breakfast ball tournament. We are working on something. It is not no longer a, we'll think about it anymore. We've thought about it, and we are working on something. That is all I can tell you at this moment. So just stay tuned. And this isn't a Tinder for golf stay tuned. This is a real stay tuned.
This is like stay tuned in. And the way to do that is absolutely demolish that subscribe button, turn the notifications on, literally do everything you can so we cannot leave your ears.
Put it in the fucking blender, grind it up, and drink that subscribe button.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's really all we have to say on top of that. So, Tyler, what do you want to talk about?
I don't know. You said you had this mystery segment you won't tell me about.
Yeah, so, Tyler, okay, so just to piggyback off of the breakfast ball scramble, the golf tournament, whatever. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's like a good thing, though. It's not like a sad you can't make it.
Yeah, but I think it's time.
Oh.
Shit.
Oh.
Camera's on you, Ryan. Say your piece.
I'm adding another trophy to the trophy case.
Hey, Ryan. Congratulations, man.
The first sex trophy I've ever gotten.
Just say it normal so people know what you're talking about.
No, I'm having a kid.
Yes, you are.
Having a kid in July.
Papa Ryan.
Yeah. Lakin had suggested we rebrand to the Double Daddy Show.
I think that would get a lot different audience than this.
Yeah.
Than this
Well,
great
which I
show.
also think the Swinger golf app would get a different audience as well. So we're all about tapping into new audiences.
Venn diagram of sexually promiscuous people and golfers.
Yeah.
We fit right there.
And I wanted to hold off on this for the Double Bogey Show, so that we could present the news on here and not YBR. We need
Yeah. We got to break news here.
the
every
Double
once in a while.
Bogey Show, first news live.
Exclusive. This is the Double Bogey Show exclusive.
Yeah, no one has ever heard this before on the internet, but I figured since you guys are absolutely annihilating the subscribe button, we're in the top 15. That's huge news. So I wanted to share my huge news with you as well, as I'm having a kid in July. And, the reason I say I won't be able to, I might not be able to make the tournament is because we're shooting for like the weekend after the 4th of July or the weekend before it. I'm not sure where that lands. So early July sometime is when it would be. And I'm supposed to be bringing this new life into the world in late July. So we'll see where that happens. I'm going to do my best, and I'm not going to just, tell my wife that like, hey, I can't. I have to leave.
No, that's more important.
Exactly.
Yeah. I don't think there's a single person that's listening to this podcast that's going to be mad at you for being there for the birth of your first child.
But
I'll be a little bummed about it.
I mean, look at who is it? Robert Woods. He played a Super Bowl and then went and
Van Jefferson.
He's also being paid millions of dollars and
Yeah.
isn't a regular guy.
I get that.
And it's a Super Bowl. This isn't the Super Bowl yet.
Yep.
Well, it's pretty close.
It's pretty close, but
It's like the Super Bowl of regular golf.
Yeah.
maybe.
So we'll see what happens. I'm gonna do my best to make it, and if I can't, you guys will still have a good time. But yeah. So now it's like, now I'm gonna have a little buddy. I'm gonna have a little scramble partner. I don't know what the gender is. Neither of us know. We're not
Bold
gonna find
move.
out, and we're not gonna find out until it's born.
You are in the minority these days.
But I think it's most exciting to do it this way.
Yeah, I'm a preparer. I need to know.
Yeah.
I'm fine with waiting until we didn't do a gender reveal for kid 2, but we did for kid 1. I like knowing. You got to get that shit ready to go. I got to know if I'm buying them, if I got to buy what type of toys or what type of clothes. I got to pick a name. I don't like having 2 names because
Just go neutral.
I like calling the baby by their name while it's still in the stomach.
I just call him. Some days I call it him. Some days I call it her.
Mm-hmm.
And so now I've just been calling it that little bugger.
You're such a dad
Are you 50?
already.
Jesus.
Little bugger in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Quit
so,
kicking your mom.
that little bugger. So yeah, I mean, I'm indifferent on whether it's a boy or a girl. I really don't care. But now I have a little golfing buddy. I think I'm gonna get him a little set of plastic clubs.
Yep, little
We're gonna be
tykes.
smashing.
How soon till they can beat you?
I mean, probably like
Depends on what
20
state Ryan's game is
like
in.
That's true.
20 years. 20 years, I'll be 48 and they'll be 20.
I will cheat to beat my sons.
Really?
I'll cheat for sure. I don't want them to ever beat me while I'm alive until I'm like, well, I do, but I want to be like,
But like your last round you play with
I want to
them,
be
right?
like 80.
Yeah.
I want them to feel bad about beating me.
He's like, oh, he's hurt. It just
Yeah.
doesn't look as fun for him.
Dad, are you all right?
Dad, did you put sunscreen on? You look really bad.
I mean, by the time I'm 80, they'll be in their late 50s, so
yeah,
That's crazy.
they won't be talking like that.
that's true.
I did see a video the other day. Someone on their stroller, they mounted like this
Yeah, that's
PVC
sweet.
structure. Yeah, where so it's not a golf. Your golf bag is a stroller, so you
Mhm.
basically just like slot each one of your clubs in this little PVC structure. And I mean, I've thought about. Don't think I haven't thought
Mhm.
about that.
Are we
or
going to
just-
be out there golfing with our kids?
I would like to think so.
Yeah. Like
Or
babies, though.
yeah, or just like can you lock the car seat into the golf cart, or is that not?
No.
I think you could
okay?
throw it into that little back spot where people put their like
No.
their coats or something.
Hey,
like
just
that.
just a bunch of blankets down.
Yeah,
in, there
in the
just
cart.
way.
That would be safer than trying to put the car seat on top of that basket.
Golf carts need to have like a little side cruiser.
Yeah.
Like
We've
a little
talked
side,
about this.
Yeah, we've talked
Sidecar.
about it. A little sidecar for like you can lock in the baby carrier.
Do most people like to golf with their babies though?
I mean, if
So if
I
your
had
baby
to-
starts
I don't know.
wailing during your backswing,
I
that's
was
gonna
going to
piss
say,
people off.
if I got to choose, I would say no. But you got to give mom a break every once. If I'm going to golf twice a week, got to give mom a break every once in a while,
yeah, bring
right?
it with at least once a week.
Yeah. Well, not once a week. I'm saying like once a month. Don't push it here.
Maybe if I'm going to like one of the public courses.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think it'd be fun.
I think it'd be fun.
I've also thought about bringing my dog golfing. I don't think that's.
I think
don't
people
know.
would hate.
I think
that.
that's way more frowned upon. Dog poop somewhere, like you're out of bags.
Sure.
Your
Yeah.
dog's not just gonna sit there in the cart while you're golfing when balls
Mine
are
will.
flying around. No,
If it's a well-trained dog, absolutely,
I don't think any dog is well trained enough to go to a golf course and be like,
100%,
Mine would.
100%.
You want to test this, Matt?
yeah, let's do
Are
it.
you shit talking our dogs right
Matt,
now?
have you-
No, I'm not shit talking your dogs. I'm shit talking your dog training abilities.
We're pretty good at it.
Excuse me.
No, you don't. No, you're good. You don't need to excuse me at all.
My dog will turn off the lights if I ask him to.
I doubt that.
Okay, I'll send you a video tonight.
Okay,
Matt,
please
my
do.
dog's off leash at all times because she will listen to me.
Oh, you don't even know the
for
gender.
everything.
All right, let's bring your dogs golfing, and if they leave the cart for a second, I win.
Unless I tell them they can leave the cart, because I'm not going to bring my dog golfing if they're just going to have to sit in one spot the whole time. They'd rather just be in their kennel.
See, now you're backpedaling
Mine,
a little bit.
he won't.
No.
He'll just stand next to me. He won't leave my side. I'll just tell him to sit, and then I'll hit my shot, and then I'm like, all right, come on, get in the cart. And then he'll get in the cart.
All right,
Yeah.
let's test this.
Okay.
Right now.
Okay, let's go.
We can't, though. There's snow on the ground.
And
There's no
we're also
courses open.
podcasting right now.
True.
Yeah.
That was it for the episode. We'll see you guys next week.
Yeah, we're going to do this
We're gonna
test.
go test this out.
So yeah, I mean, that's what's been going on in my life lately.
Big news, Ryan.
Yeah, I've been able to. I've still been getting some simulator time in. I went to the simulator twice last week, and I now have this new thing, right? This new revolutionary thing with the golf simulator where I just go by myself.
That's groundbreaking.
I know, absolutely groundbreaking. I've just been going by myself for like an hour to 2 hours, but I'll tell you what. I went Saturday, Sundays last week. Saturday was by myself. Sunday was my wife. And of course, I pick the bill up when my wife is with me, even. So it's
Very, very generous. Matt, are you fucking good?
Are you good, bro?
That was really funny to me. I don't know why.
Matt just shit his pants. Did you hear that?
Are you good, bro?
It sounded straight up like you sharted.
I started that motherfucking subscribe button. That's what I did.
But it's $100 each day
Yeah.
for 2 hours.
Shit gets expensive.
So I spent $200 to hit balls this weekend.
Are you ready for this? I didn't think about this before I had my first kid. There will be times when you golf and feel guilty about it.
Oh, 100%.
Are you ready for that?
I feel guilty when I have to leave my dog at home because I'm golfing.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well, we don't have to.
It's true. Bring it with.
Yeah, true. But naturally, yes, I'm going to feel very guilty.
Yeah, it sucks.
So if my game does go into shambles, I have
Blame it on the kid.
correct. Yep. They don't know any better. They don't know they're getting blamed.
Mhm.
But my buddies do.
Yeah, when the kid grows up, then you stop blaming them because then they understand.
Yeah.
You're like, sorry, it's mom's fault.
Yep.
She doesn't know.
No, I am excited though. Here's where I'm at. Had you asked me like 5 years ago, I'd have been like, oh, I want my kid to be playing varsity baseball, varsity basketball, all this kind of stuff. We got to go to a good school. We got to get him into good athletics, all this kind of stuff. But now I'm just like, hey, if they just want to play golf, that's fine. Because as we've said before, golf is a sport you can play your entire life. You can't just go play basketball. You can't just go play baseball. You can't just go play football because that requires a lot of other people. So if they want to do that at a young age, I think it would benefit them well.
Well, yeah, if we want somebody to take the reins of this page one day, they got to be good.
Exactly. And then they can start hustling their buddies. They don't even need a summer job. They can just head to the golf course and start hustling old men for money.
Right.
I'll say they entertain men for money.
That's such a deep reference.
That's
now.
a Bachelor.
Yeah,
It's a
from like
Bachelor.
3 seasons ago.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't follow. I remember that. Entertain men for money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
more teeth. You need more teeth.
Yeah. Matt, I do think my kid will be able to beat you in the next 3 years.
That's not possible. If I started losing by hole 12, I'm just gonna push him.
Well, at 3 years old, I'm bodyguard still, right? I'm still the bodyguard of the kid.
I'm not afraid of you either.
But we had that shadow sparring match the other day, and I demolished you, just like I demolished that subscribe button on Apple Music.
Shadowbox that subscribe button, guys.
Yeah,
If we were outside of the office, I would have beaten you. I got self-conscious because we were in the middle of the office on a Friday afternoon shadow boxing. It made me question some
Best time to
things,
do it. Everyone's pumped up on a Friday,
I guess.
you know?
Matt
So-
doesn't do well with an audience.
I don't.
We
Really?
popped, in-
Why?
I'm
popped
not a
into
pressure
it.
performer.
Popped into his stream a couple times. You could see it in his face right away. He's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Really?
I've always been that way.
But you do stand-up comedy.
I guess, but
Oh yeah, are you doing that this week?
yeah, I did it last week too.
Why don't you tell us?
Ryan was gonna go last week. He didn't show up. I walked around, looked the whole place. I didn't see him.
No,
Did you
we were
cry?
planning
You're
for
just like,
we were planning for this
"Dad."
week.
Oh, was it?
Is it tomorrow?
It is tomorrow. Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah,
we'll put it on the. We'll put
Well-
one of Matt's jokes on the story.
But I also don't want you to be nervous.
Oh no, for that I'm weirdly better with that than like any like athletic or when there's context, because there's context like, oh, you're performing or whatever. And I don't think I'm the same person when performing versus like not performing.
Do you get quite
I
a few
just
laughs?
forget it all. Everything melts away.
This last Wednesday was my best one by far.
Are
Really?
you gonna do the same routine?
I'm gonna do half. I do half and half. I try to do half the same stuff, half brand new stuff.
Okay, so we started talking about, I found out that you started doing stand-up comedy when we were at the Waste Management. So we were like, we were throwing jokes out. Matt was like, hey, can I use that in my delivery, whatever.
Could be the worst joke ever.
Hey, I'm going to steal that from you. Okay, as long as you tell me you're going to steal it. Unlike Rick, who just stole our stuff. And,
Yeah. At least Matt told us first.
Yeah, exactly.
I asked.
So
I didn't say.
now that I know that you do, I think that's one of the most fascinating things ever. That
Really?
you can get up on a stage and crack jokes and hope to get laughs out of people.
I mean, it's for 5 minutes in front of like 25 people, so it's
But
not
still,
that crazy.
But still, I think it's crazy, which is why I really want to go. Right away, you were hesitant on telling me when.
Well, because
where
that was
you do
only
this.
my like second time doing it. I've done it, I guess, 3 times now.
Sure. So you wouldn't be nervous if we came?
I'd be nervous, but I don't think it would be a bad nervous.
Okay, we won't come.
I'm winking. Bring your kids and your dogs since they're so well trained.
They would be. My dog is so much better trained than my kid.
Really?
It's unbelievable. My kid's an asshole.
Yeah, I believe that. I'm sure mine will
And my
be too. But
dog's an angel.
so yeah, we're gonna try and do that. I think it's sweet that you do that. We also talked about the locker room joke.
That was the one that killed.
Did it, dude?
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
There's
No. We
context.
can't hear it now because we have to go. So we have to go here. Are you gonna do that one tomorrow?
That's the one I'm gonna try and repeat. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna refine it a little bit.
Because when we were discussing this, we were dying laughing in
Yeah.
my truck. We were going to my house, I think.
Yep.
We were going to my house to get 5 hour energies.
5 hour energies.
Yeah. And delusional us, because we're so I don't know why we were so fucking tired that day. We started dying laughing over the old men locker room thing at public gyms. So yeah, I think that one automatically crushes. It sounds like it already has. So I'm excited to hear that one.
Me too.
Yeah. It'll be a good time.
Okay. Tomorrow, what time?
8.
Okay. Sweet.
Yeah, keep it. So today at 8 for the podcast listeners, we'll put something up on the story of Matt doing some. If you want us to film it, we'll film it. If
No,
not,
yeah.
then
I
we'll,
actually have wanted someone to film it for a while just so I can like rewatch it. 'Cause
Okay.
Right now,
Okay.
I don't know any strangers there to
Yeah.
True.
like ask to film.
Okay. We'll do that. Sweet. Should we take a quick break?
Mhm.
I'm gonna go check on my baby and no, I'm kidding.
Make sure your dog is well
Run.
trained.
Yeah.
Run home quick,
Yeah.
rub some bellies.
Yep, and then come back. All right, we'll be right back.
March Madness, baby. We're in March. It's coming. And the best way to bet on March Madness is DraftKings Sportsbook. Matt, you got to love it. It's got to be your Super Bowl. You're a basketball guy. You love college basketball.
I think the first 2 days of March Madness are the best 2 days in all of sports. I go back and forth with that and opening weekend for NFL, but I think it's these 2 days.
I would even, as an NFL fan, way over basketball fan, would agree with you. It's the
When does March Madness start?
It is next Thursday, Friday.
Yep.
Okay.
So Selection Sunday is this Sunday.
It is.
Oh, it's coming.
Do they have DraftKings Sportsbook in South Carolina?
I'm not sure.
Because that's where I'll be.
Placing an absolute astronomical amount of bets on DraftKings for March Madness. But if it's not available in your state, you can still do the fantasy app, right?
Yeah, big time.
So you can draft your team in the NBA. You can draft your team in hockey. You can draft a team in golf. I do that pretty much every week. Still waiting for that win, but it'll happen any day now. So head to DraftKings Sportsbook, sign up, use promo code YouBetcha. Head to DraftKings Sportsbook today.
Must be 21 years old. In New Jersey, United, or Pennsylvania, new customers only minimum $5 deposit, $1 wager required, one per customer. Restrictions apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. And if you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Yep.
Calvin Ridley.
I think that was all one. I think that was all one sentence, like one word.
Yeah, it was just a big run-on word.
That's the
Yeah.
longest word in the English language.
Okay, so I got this voicemail as we were on segment one, and it is unbelievable. I'm missing one club still, and I expected to get it this week. And before I go any deeper, let's listen to this voicemail. There's no worse of news I could have gotten right. I mean, there is, but this is bad.
This is up there.
The Golf Center here. Wanted to give you a head. Ryan at the Golf Center here. Wanted to give you a heads up on your club, on your fairway wood. I did check on it. We're running into a back order on that shaft. That is the issue. It looks like, unfortunately, it's going to be the end of April, and I will
Really?
hand by then. Give me a call if you have any questions. I did have Jeff in here yesterday, so we
Jeff's
want
a
to
buddy
get
of
it
mine.
in your hands as soon as possible so you can compete with those guys. Thank you, and have a great day.
Yeah, I would love to compete. I would love to compete with that 3-wood because that's the only club I'm missing right now, and I have no club from. And this is simulator talk. Relax, hardos. I don't hit a driver 300 every time, but from 240 to 300 yards, I have no club in between.
So we're getting into the season now where you'll be missing that club.
Yep.
Yeah,
We'll be playing in a month's time.
but
And-
you know, it's just
but
another.
you will not be playing with a
This is
3-wood.
your
no,
fault.
it's just another excuse to fall
you
back. on.
wanted this special shaft, and that's what's holding it back.
No, my swing needed this special shaft because my swing speed is so fast.
Ryan, let me cut you a deal. I have a 3-wood that I am willing to rent out to you. Brand new, only used a few times, only used it during this Arizona trip. But I will rent it out to you.
Titleist TSI,
I don't know.
TSI 2.
Something
That's
like
what my
that.
3-wood is. Titleist TSI 2.
You have an absolute mutt of a bag now.
No, I have
Mizuno, Strixon, Titleist.
That's it.
What's your
And
putter? Odyssey.
Yeah, but
4 brands, 1 bag.
that's a good video.
4 brands, 1 bag.
I don't know.
No, it's not.
No,
Whatever.
that's maybe a tweet. I don't,
Yeah.
I don't even know if it's that.
So yeah, end of April. I was expecting it this week, and you know why they told me that Titleist was holding on to this club because they didn't have the correct grip in stock. I'm like,
And now it's the shaft.
fuck the grip. Just send the club to me. I'll throw whatever. The grip does not matter to me. I'll
It
throw
should.
whatever grip on there that I need to get this club in hand. And now the shaft is back ordered.
To me,
what
the grip-
isn't back ordered?
To me, the grip's more important. It's got to feel comfortable in my
No,
hands.
the grip's not more important than the shaft, Tyler.
To me, it is. You can't change that. To me, the grip's more important.
I cannot change your personal opinion.
Yeah.
But if you look at all of the research, the shaft is more important than the grip.
Yeah, I don't believe in research.
Nice.
I believe in instinct.
Top 15 podcasts, you don't believe in research?
Goddamn right.
You believe in smashing that subscribe button?
God, yes, I fucking do.
So okay, end of April, we're gonna be at least 2 rounds deep by the time that this club gets here.
Here's my take. Here's my take for the summer.
Go on.
Ryan will have a kid. before he has his 3-wood.
I like that
No.
too. I think so
Yep.
too.
No,
You said you were going to have it by February last time we talked about
You
it.
said January.
There's 2.5
Yeah.
You got these early December. Is that when you went and got them fitted?
I believe I got him around
Yeah,
So-
late
Thanksgiving.
November.
So this is, it'll be damn near 6 months.
But typical clubs to get them custom fitted is like a 4-month lead time. I got my other clubs way sooner than I thought I would.
Okay.
So there's like a give and take there.
I like your take. I think he has the kid first.
Yeah, I think he does.
There's 2.5 months in between.
Every 3 weeks, he's going to call, hey, it's looking like maybe middle of May. Hey, Ryan, it's me again, Golf Center. Just letting you know it's going to be maybe end of June.
I just need it before a pint of palm.
Sorry, it's not the shaft anymore. We're waiting for the club face to come in.
We're waiting for the number engraver to come in.
Yeah, actually, we just got you the wrong one. So
Yes,
Oh,
100%. He's
God.
going to get the wrong
Yep.
one and
I
that'll,
could-
set the whole process
I could
back.
absolutely go for that. I could go for that right now. You know why? I'm already like, it's already been 5 months. Just give me another 5
why
months.
don't you just go to like a secondhand golf shop and just get another 3-wood, a placeholder?
Because they don't have the Ryan Sheely 3-wood.
Oh my God.
It's custom.
They didn't name it after you.
No, but it's custom fitted to me.
That doesn't just
So
'cause
it's literally
custom
one
fitted
of one.
doesn't make it the Ryan Sheely 3-wood.
Yes, it
This
does.
isn't like Harry Potter. It's not like a wand that
Yeah.
chooses you.
Yes, it is. These clubs chose me.
No, Michael.
The PXGs,
No.
the Titleist.
What's his face from
the
Golf Center
Srixons.
chose you.
Yeah.
The PXGs did not choose me. The Titleist did not choose me. The TaylorMades did not choose me. But the Mizunos did, and the Srixons did, and the Odyssey did.
This isn't even one of those. This is a Titleist.
It's a Titleist 3-wood, and I'm waiting. I'm fucking waiting for this thing to get here.
Yeah, when you're getting it, it's not going to say Titleist whatever Ryan Sheely. It's going to say
Also-
Titleist whatever brand.
Also, if you look at my bag right now, it makes me look like I'm way better at golf than I actually am.
Well, that's the whole goal.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It's
you
all
want-
about confidence and just instilling a little fear in your opponent.
When I look at your bag, I'm like, this guy's indecisive.
You know what I think I've went wrong in the last couple years in golfing?
Enlighten me, because I got lots of theories.
Really?
Yeah. No, go, please.
Go on.
No, you go. I want to hear.
What do you mean by that?
Just go.
So I think I've gotten to a point where I'm like, I started out too competitive on the golf course, and my golf
Check.
buddies, we have gotten too competitive within each other to now, like, I've been watching some golf videos on YouTube, Tyler, and like groups of guys, whatever. And these guys get hyped for each other when they hit a good shot.
Uh-huh.
They like, I'm sure they shit talk a little bit and whatnot, which I still like to do, but they get fucking hyped. And I need to sit my guys down. I need to sit them down in front of me and say, boys, if we're going to continue to do this, we need to get absolutely hyped for each other. Because there's nothing better when you hit a good shot. You don't want to celebrate by yourself. You want to celebrate with your buddies, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we can't get hyped. No one gets hyped anymore. They're like, oh, lucky shot. You bet you won't do that one again.
Yeah.
You're right, I won't. So like, let's just get hyped for me now. What's your theory?
No, you hit it. You're way too competitive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. And now I'm just,
I think it hurts your game.
you're going to see a new me on the course in 2022.
I cannot wait.
Because
we will not be seeing a new 3-wood on the course in
No,
2022.
we will be seeing new Ryan, but no new 3-wood.
and that's fine. You know, I don't need a 3-wood, Tyler.
I think you do.
I'll just lay up on par 5s like I've probably done every other round.
I also,
I mean,
first of all, you saying that you want your buddies to be less competitive, A, that's the softest thing you've said on this
No,
podcast. And B, I think that's fake.
No, I want them to get hyped.
But I think that's fake when people do that. Is anyone,
No.
is anyone actually that
No.
excited when their friend hits a good shot?
yes.
100%.
So you need to be more of a fan of the game than you are of winning. Yes, you can want to win and be competitive, but cool golf shots should still get you pumped up.
What if you had a group of buddies who just like slammed you to the ground when you had a good stand-up routine, and they
Just
didn't
picked me up.
and they didn't get hyped. They didn't get hyped for you when you had a really good set.
I think that's different though. I think
No, it's not.
It's not.
I'm
the
not
same.
competing, but I'm not competing against those guys.
You're competing against other stand-up comedians to be better than them.
That's not really the case.
Enlighten me. What is the case?
I think you just have your own 5 minutes and you just try and do as good as you can with your own 5 minutes. Because like open mic next year, there's other comedians out there, but like you're not like
And you want to be better than them.
you
Mhm.
think. I'm not a competitive person though.
We can tell.
Yeah.
No, you just You just said that we need to be competitive.
So if you're not a competitive person, you can't speak on this topic that I'm presenting.
Okay, maybe I am completely outing myself as like insecure here, but if someone else hits a good shot, I'm like, man, I wish that was me that hit that good shot.
Dude, you should be pumped.
You're right.
It's like
you're right.
I want to crush you, but when you do good, I'm still actually happy for you.
Damn, maybe I'm just insecure.
Because positivity breeds positivity. And you know what?
Okay,
like
Gary V.
Another fucking quote.
I know.
We should list all the quotes.
Well, the only
Ryan's
reason I'm
done
doing
this
it is because you
episode.
guys pointed it out. It's kind of like hits in baseball are contagious. You leadoff guy gets a hit, second guy's gonna get on base somehow or move him over, third guy's gonna hit a dinger,
But
fourth guy's gonna hit a double.
Would you cheer for the other team if they hit a good shot?
In baseball?
Yeah.
I
Because that's
would-
the equivalent of golf. Like if you're playing, like if you're
somebody
playing for
hit
money.
if somebody hit a fucking bomb against me in baseball, I'd be like, holy shit, that was sweet.
I'd be pissed.
I wouldn't be like,
But that's because it's a team sport. Golf's an individual sport.
It can be a team sport.
If you're playing a scramble,
Yeah.
yes.
I think this is the best point you've made, Matt. I think there's some
I
validity.
guess I don't
to
know
this.
what the so. Let's circle back here. What's the point you're exactly making? Sum it up.
I think if you're like playing a competitive round of golf, it's obviously different if you're all just like going fucking around. But if you're playing a competitive round of golf and someone like hits a good shot and everyone's like, oh, great shot, I think that's fake. I don't think they actually mean that.
I disagree.
So, Matt, what are you saying?
Because why would you say anything? Why would you say anything if it's fake?
Because it's the gentleman's sport and that's what people do.
It's not though. That's why we're turning the tide here.
It's not a gentleman's sport anymore.
It is in a sense, but we're trying to out the country club persona, the suit and ties going to play, do business on the golf course. We're trying to out that
Okay.
because golf is becoming more and more of a common man sport in my mind.
So correct me if I'm wrong. I think what Matt was saying with the baseball analogies is why is it okay to be excited for your opponent in golf, but not be excited for your
I
opponent
think that's
in
the only
baseball?
sport you see that.
Well, it's also just there's less stakes on the line. A game of baseball in like a college baseball atmosphere, like that's your team, that's your squad, and this is the team that's trying to beat you. In golf, especially the golf that we're playing, it's a completely different premise.
We also got to remember too that when you're golfing in a competitive atmosphere, and if like just say for money, you're playing with your friends.
Yes.
You're not playing against it. Am I going to get pumped for a stranger if I'm playing him for money?
Yes.
Probably not.
Now, let's go back to Pine to Palm because I would say that is similar to playing in a baseball game, right?
Yep.
It's me against TA, Mr. Tom.
Fucking
What we'll call him.
Tom.
But that I played Tom.
Yep.
Tom actually cheered me on for a couple good shots. It was a tough day. I had a couple good shots.
Tom just felt bad.
Maybe that's it.
Yeah.
Maybe that's it. But I didn't want Tom to hit any good shots. Like
Yeah.
that's when the mindset changed.
But if he hit a good shot, did you say good shot?
Yeah.
Probably because yes.
So
yes, I did.
That's what I'm saying. It's fake.
Yeah. So I think it comes down to who you're playing with.
Okay.
Yeah,
and
I
I
feel like-
also think as I'm talking through it now, in those other sports, if something good happens to the other team, it usually means you fucked up. Like if someone hits a home run, it means Ryan fucked up his pitch.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Correct.
But
Correct.
in golf, like you can't really control if they hit a
Yeah.
good shot or not. So I
Correct.
think as I'm talking through that is kind of what comes to mind for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because when we brought up the Pine to Palm, I was like, oh, yeah, maybe Matt is right. Because I did say good shot to several people as Ryan's caddy and didn't mean it one fucking ounce.
Mm-hmm.
And like even in qualifying when we were playing with the other three, like that was genuine because I wanted them to do well. I wasn't playing against them that day.
Yeah. Because it really wasn't a true like me versus you yet.
Right.
Yep.
Correct. Yep.
All right. I think we got to the bottom of this one.
We solved it. That is how you do a constructive debate.
Yeah. Washington could learn a thing or two about that.
Yeah.
Well, should we
see
should
you
we
guys
run
next
for
week.
local government?
Should we run for local, like the local park board that owns the golf courses? in
Yeah,
town?
and then just use it to give ourselves access.
Yeah.
You guys know what our campaign pitch would be, right?
What's that?
Smash that motherfucking ballot.
Hey, great way to get the younger crowd involved. 18, 19-year-olds, 20-year-olds, great way to get them to go vote.
Yeah, we'll do, instead of follow for follow, we do vote for vote. We'll vote for
Yes.
them whenever they run.
Yes. That was good. I really enjoyed that.
Constructive. Miles has this thing. So he wants to run for mayor in this small town that he lives in because he's technically outside of Fargo, but he doesn't actually want to run for mayor. He wants me to run for mayor so I can become mayor and he can pull the strings from behind.
That's
So-
does he actually want you to do that?
I don't know. I can't tell.
That's
I don't want to be a mayor.
That's also just like That's just shady business.
Yeah, I
That's
think
just bad.
Miles watched way too much fucking crime boss
Succession.
stuff.
You
That
watch way too much Succession.
Yeah, well, his favorite shows are Succession, which is just a scummy business family.
Yep.
Yellowstone, which is the scummy ranch family.
Yep.
Game of Thrones, so much deceit and lying in that.
Yep.
Anything to do with drug lords in Mexico
Yep.
And The Office.
and The Office.
In The Office, which is shady business.
Super shady.
The paper business
Paper
is
bit,
wrought
yeah.
with
Toby's a
deceit.
serial killer.
Yeah.
It kind of sounds like he's just setting you up to be a fall guy and just completely screw you over.
He's setting you up to be the Kendall.
Yeah, I'm
he's
not.
Basically
I
gonna,
haven't watched Succession.
He's basically going to exterminate you at some point when he's going to sacrifice a lamb, and that lamb is you.
Yeah, I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna run.
I wouldn't.
I'm.
Why
going-
would anyone?
I would fucking hate it.
I mean, this is very a loose statement, but why? I don't know why anyone would want to be in politics.
Yeah, some people think they can make real change, Ryan. Then they get stuck in the machine.
Exactly.
The wheel keeps spinning until Daenerys Targaryen comes in and breaks the wheel.
Yep. 100%.
I didn't see Game of Thrones.
Holy fuck, Matt.
We should.
All right, we got way off topic there. Sorry for bringing that up. Local politics got me on it. Matt has a segment about Lent.
I do have a segment about Lent. So we are currently in Lent. It was Ash Wednesday last Wednesday.
Lent
Lent.
or Lent.
Am,
Like,
am I not saying it correctly? Lent.
I think it's Lent. Yeah, not
it is
Lent.
Lent. I wasn't saying Lent.
I know.
All right.
on.
Well, now
So
that I'm
it's
totally
Lent,
flustered.
And
So it was Cash Wednesday last week.
Ass Wednesday.
Yeah. And people generally give something up for Lent, something they enjoy doing, but they know it's probably not good for their overall health. Like I see a lot of people give up candy or cigarettes or carbs, one of those three. So I was wondering, what are you guys golf related, or what golf related thing are you guys giving up for Lent?
I got one right now. Easy. Triple bogeys. No more triple bogeys. Gone.
That's good for you.
Next one. Easy. Losing. Giving up losing for Lent. Not gonna lose.
Driving the green.
No, I'm not gonna give that up.
God, I had a funny meme about giving stuff up. I can't
Three
find it.
putting. I'm gonna give up 3 putting for Lent. What else? That's probably it.
I think maybe just start small. Like, just give one thing up.
No, I'm gonna give
see
all
how it
3 of
goes.
those up, and I'm gonna give up shooting over 90.
So you're just gonna give up everything you're bad at.
Yeah, correct.
It's just improve overall.
I've been doing it just to like stay relatable and like make you guys feel good.
It's better for the page too because we're like a relatable golfers page.
Yeah,
you guys
yeah.
don't know this, like listening at home, but Tyler is actually fucking wicked on
Like
the course.
I turned down the tour to continue doing this podcast.
Hey, you know what's funny? I don't think anyone has ever seen us play a full hole.
A full hole they have.
Well, like in scrambles, yes, but individually.
Challenges. We've done challenges full
But
holes.
that's not a legit full hole.
I
That's
think
like,
we need a live stream one because you need to see all the in between stuff too. Like right now, we're just picking like the best clips.
exactly. Maybe they have like a par 3, but I think we need like a par 5 full hole so they can see multiple clubs come out of the bag.
Just not a 3-wood. In Ryan's case,
Yeah, can we do it during Lent while I've given up all those things?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, if
do
we
it
can find
first
somewhere.
round.
When does Lent end?
Easter.
Okay. That's a long
When's
time.
Easter?
33 days from now.
If we wait till Easter, dude, I don't think I can keep the tour off my back.
That's true.
I think giving the game of golf up until Easter is mine.
Really?
That's not going to be hard.
What about solo simulator?
Exactly, because you
sessions?
can't fucking
Oh
play
yeah,
outside
no
right
more
now.
simulator sessions.
No, I gotta have that. Maybe okay. I'm gonna give up going to the simulator twice a week by myself because it's really taking a hit on the wallet.
Why don't you just
Do
get
the
a
waiters and waitresses
membership?
know you by name at this point?
Oh yeah, you want to hear a funny story about the simulator?
Sure.
So they do talk about our videos quite a bit. They've talked to me multiple times about them. They love the videos, by the way. I was there a couple weeks ago, and for some reason I forgot my wallet. I don't know how I just didn't put it in my pocket, right? So I scheduled the tee time online about a week in advance. Got there, went up to pay, and I'm like, oh fuck, I forgot my wallet. Sorry guys. Can you just charge the card that's on file? Because when you book the tee time, you got to put a card on file. And they're like, oh no, we actually just like, if people like no show or whatever, we just make a note on their name in the system or whatever. I'm like, oh, you just can't charge my card. Like it's in the system. They're like, no, it's actually just kind of like a whatever. You just get dinged for that, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, well, no big deal. Like, do you mind if I just like go home, get my wallet, and call back the next day, or call back that night? And they're like, oh yeah, that's fine. So they completely trust me to call back. So I got home and I forgot to call back. And then as I'm driving the next day, I'm like, oh, God, I need to call these guys back and get paid for. I've never heard someone so thankful that I called back even the next day to pay for my round, that the next time I went there, the gal came up to me. She's like, hey, I just want to say like, thank you for calling in. Like, we don't get a lot of people to do that.
People just stealing rounds?
Yeah. People are just going to the simulator, quote unquote, forgetting their wallets like I did and not paying for rounds.
That's kind of fucked up.
That's scummy.
That's
Pay
very
for your
shitty.
rounds, people.
I know. It's like pay. Also,
If you can't pay for your round, don't fucking go.
here's another point on top of that. So if you ever forget your wallet or you just forget to pay, just call back the next day and pay, please. That just makes the world go round. Another thing too is I'm not against bringing your own beer onto the golf course, but I would also say like buy a couple beers from the Bev
If you're
Cart.
gonna sneak your own on, also buy from them.
But even a couple shots, something that you can just rip down quick and then move on to the
Tip
beer.
nice.
And tip nice, right? So it's easy for us to just fill a cooler, put it in the back, and then just drink our own beer the whole time. It's kind of like bringing your own beer to a bar. You just wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
This is a little bit different case, which I'm fine with. I've done it before. But buy one or two things from the Bev Cart.
Yeah, if I'm bringing my own shit, it's no more than like 2-3 beers.
Yeah, 100%. And a lot of the time too, they're going to be in my golf bag, and they're probably like piss warm by the time I get to the course and remember that they're in there. So I want an ice cold brew regardless.
I've had
Support your local Bev Cart.
I've had bottles of birdie juice, pick your poison, and I've had beers in the big pockets on my bag for months at a time.
Yeah.
Like I'll throw a couple in there before a round, completely forget about them. Now they live there for the rest of their lives.
Yep. And I don't think it goes bad.
Yeah,
I don't
it can't
think-
be good.
It doesn't get better.
No.
I
Just
don't think liquor really goes bad if it's warm.
No, the liquor's probably fine, but the beer that's been in my bag, shaken up in the back of my truck, heated and cooled repeatedly over and over, has got to taste absolutely terrible.
Think about the lengths that people will go to though. Like in any other situation, if you found that beer that went through those conditions anywhere outside the golf course, you'd throw that thing away immediately.
Without a doubt.
But on the golf course, you're like, I got to find a way to get one more beer, one more swig of this liquor. So it completely opens the doors for any sort of activity.
Do you remember I don't remember what video we were shooting, but we were on the course and the Bev Cart was nowhere to be found and we needed a beer for a scene. So I pulled one of those beers out of my bag and it was hot.
I think I drank it.
Hot and skunky
Yeah.
and smelly.
I will admit, this is the one time I've ever falsified drinking a beer. I think probably during that video, I put it in my mouth and then spit it
We all
out.
did. Yeah. Every one of us took a slug and then just spit it.
Tyler,
None of us swallowed.
here's what we got to do. The next round that you play against a buddy or you play against me or whoever, the loser of that round has to shotgun that beer.
Ugh.
Like you had to have like a beer reserved on the bottom of the bag.
Yes.
It's been there
Yes.
for
You start
4
cooking
seasons.
it. You start cooking it the round before.
Mhm.
Yep.
Because like that raises the stakes right there. Nobody wants to drink that beer.
No.
So loser of that round has to shotgun that beer.
Yeah, that's a great one for like if you have people that don't really want to gamble money.
Yeah. Yep.
You know?
Yeah, put some sort of stakes on the line. Hey, I'm
Yeah.
going to make you be miserable for 10 seconds and drink this piss warm beer.
So in college, part of freshman initiation during football was they would have a party for every position group, right? And for my position group, we had to start the party off, we had to drink baked beers.
What position group? Bench?
Yeah. All
Wait,
Sorry, I had
all
to,
the bench
Tyler.
players.
I had to.
You were 21 as a freshman in college?
Yes.
No,
Fuck you, Matt. Yeah, I was old.
just late start.
Yeah, late start. I was exploring myself before I went to college.
You went overseas and played.
Yeah,
Came back to
yeah,
college.
Yep, I
The
was,
European
I was
Football
playing
League.
pro in Germany.
Oh boy.
But we had baked beers, so they cooked them in the oven at like 200 degrees for 20 minutes, and the can came out like a little bit hot, and we had to chug these baked beers, and they were fucking terrible.
You throw up.
Not from that, but eventually, yes,
Later on in the night.
yes.
So maybe it wasn't that made you throw up. Maybe it was just the rest of.
It was the rest of the shenanigans.
Yeah.
No bueno.
You know what they need to have, Tyler? This just came to my mind. I'm thinking St. Patty's Day for some reason.
Mhm.
They need to have they need to have a dedicated day in the summer for all golf courses to like celebrate something.
Yeah.
So like, let's just say June 12th is National Bev Cart Day, to where they got drink specials. They have like free shots being handed out, like one shot per whatever that may be. They have like, let's call it National Bev Cart Day, June 12th. I don't even know what day that is.
Google that. I bet there is a National Bev Cart Day.
Yeah. National Bev Cart Day. There's National Beer Day. That's in April.
Doesn't look. I think it's wide open.
June 12th now.
What day?
I'll see what day.
What day is June 12th on in 2022?
Just look at the calendar, Matt.
Yeah, probably.
Just Google June 12th.
Just type in 2022 to calendar, would you? Oh my
You are
God.
fucking killing me
It's
right.
Sunday.
Okay, let's go June 11th.
Sure.
6/11.
That's my buddy's wedding.
That's fine.
Can't be there.
Yeah, it's not all about you.
You can golf in the morning
Sure. Yeah.
before the wedding.
Mhm.
So
His bride would not be pissed at all.
we need to peg a specific day in the summer to be like National Bev Cart Day, where, you know, St. Patty's Day, it's one day a year. People go out and they drink a bunch of beer, and like, you know, the green beer St. Patty's Day, we need to find something like that for National Bev Cart
Why
Day.
doesn't golf do anything for 4th of July?
Because I think everyone's hanging out with their family or on a boat or barbecuing.
I golf on the 4th of July every year.
But there's
Okay.
around, like, I feel like
I
around
hate my family.
around every lake there's a golf course within 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I think just people are busy on the 4th. I think like there's so much going on.
But in that busy day, incorporate some non-busy activities, being golf.
I'm not saying I'm against it. I'm just playing the devil's advocate here.
I want golf to hijack 4th of July.
We just need a national day to where it's like, I don't know, maybe you extend the hours like on one side, morning and evening. You have like a glow ball league. You do something like that. Like it's fucking National Bev Cart Day, or it's National Golf Day, where like you go out and you get shit faced with your friends.
Yeah. Shuttles get everyone to and from.
Yeah. That would be sweet. We need more stuff in the golf world like that.
That would be fun. So first of all, when you get up there, it's like they take every idea we've ever come up with.
Yeah.
And they institute it on this day.
Yep.
Just to try it out. See if people like it. Maybe they want to adopt it for the whole year.
Yep.
Right? We got a drink tent
Yep.
every hole.
Yes.
People can sample stuff.
Correct.
You got the dispensers because people are going to be hammered. They're going to be losing.
Dispensaries or dispensers?
Dispensers
Both.
for your balls. You put a quarter in, get a ball.
Okay, both. All right.
Both. Dispensaries and dispensers.
Okay.
What other shit did we decide?
Like exotic golf carts.
Yes. Trick your own golf cart out. It's a special day.
We could have a golf cart parade to start off the morning.
Yeah.
Just like a boat parade.
Yeah.
There we go.
Ball spotters.
Yep.
So you never lose a ball.
Mhm.
Pace of play is going to keep going because
Yep.
you don't got to sit there and look for your ball for 2 minutes.
Yep. Yeah, that'll counteract the tent at every hole.
Yeah.
Yep. You'll have a spotter to make things still move fast.
And like once you like take a shot or like sample a beer or something, you have to they make you leave.
Yep.
You got to move on to the next hole.
Yep.
That would be sick. And what's great about having our own golf tournament is we can do whatever we want. We can do all this shit.
Do we treat it like President's Day? Let's figure out like Arnold Palmer and Jack Nicklaus's birthdays and then just pick a day right in the middle.
I think, well, I mean, for National Bev Cart Day, it could be like, who's our guy? Who's the creator of Sinatra?
Frank Sinatra.
Yeah.
It could be Sinatra Day.
I bet you there is a Sinatra Day.
His birthday, National Bev Cart Day.
What if it's in December?
They need to start celebrating more shit like that.
I'm with you, man.
December 12th. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great. Head down south. 1915. He's old.
He's dead, I think.
I know, yeah. I mean, one can only dream.
Yeah.
We can only bring these ideas so far. We'll
We can
bring
get
them
each
as
other-
far as we can.
Get your golf buddies presents.
Yep. God, that'd be sick.
Just a day to celebrate.
Celebrate the game.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. We're not celebrating the game enough.
I'm sure the courses would love it. They'd all be booked up.
Yeah, they would.
There's a reason why we keep coming back to
The
play this
courses
game.
could sell spots at each green for the beer tents or drink tents or whatever. They could sell spots to other companies to come out there so they can give their samples out.
Yep.
So they're going to make money like that. The dispensaries and dispensers rent those spaces out for that day.
Yep. I'll be working one of those booths. I
Yep.
won't tell you which one, but I'll be there. I don't know.
I'm shocked this isn't a thing already.
I know.
I mean, it's basically, we're just describing like a more bougieed out golf tournament.
Pretty much.
Yeah, but I like the idea of it being a nationwide day that
Yep.
everyone around
Yeah.
is
So no matter
celebrating.
what course you go to, it's going to be fun.
I mean, we could literally just find a date and then peg one next podcast.
Yeah. I think we do it.
And then we set that date of like,
Every year.
yeah. Yep. This is like the bachelor parties of like golf in America.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a big bachelor party, bachelorette party.
Pretty much.
Why don't bachelorette parties go golfing?
I don't know.
Are they just
Maybe some
of
do.
them just
I'm sure
not
some do.
are not into golf as
Maybe.
bachelor parties?
Maybe.
Interesting. Well, that's all I got for today, Tyler.
Me too.
Ideas off the cuff. Hopefully no one steals the national whatever we're gonna call it day.
Ryan didn't give up anything for Lent.
That's
So that's
nice.
good. Quick, two things. We're out of
I gave up going to the simulator twice a week for Lent.
And using a 3-wood.
I would also give my 3-wood up for Lent too, because that's not going to show up.
Yeah.
So
Not until your kid's born.
correct.
Yep.
So all right, that bet's on the table. $10 each. 3-wood by July 27th.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
$10 each,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll make you pay.
Perfect. I don't want $10. I just want to be the first one who gets to swing it when it does come.
Yeah. Let us swing it before you if we're right.
Even though we're not Ryan Sheely.
So what do I get if I win?
$10.
You get to, yeah, $10.
I'll make that deal.
All right,
Because
perfect.
there's something about letting someone else swing your club for the first time. Okay, I'll make that deal.
Awesome. All right. Well, before we send them off, is there anything we need to tell the people to do? It relates to the videos or anything like that.
One last thing.
What could it be?
Go ahead, Tyler.
Smash that motherfucking subscribe button, baby.
Woo! All right, we're out of here. Guys,
ya.
remember, St. Patty's Day merch, you have to order it by today in order to get it by St. Patty's Day. So make sure you hit the website, oubetcha.com. We got the Bush Light gear, the pub crawl gear, all that good stuff. So oubetcha.com. Make sure you go hit the website after you listen to the podcast. Pick yourself up some St. Patty's Day gear, and we'll see you guys in episode 76.
Beat.
Hell, that's a breakfast ball.